All right, give it a moment. Any minute now. I had it working earlier. Anyways, welcome back to Starship Titanic. This is your captain speaking, and we're going to give this another go. As I said on my Sega and Sonic All-Stars stream. Okay, why are you not showing up? Okay. I'm going to try this again, but this time with... Okay, she says it should be working. I think I need that. I will keep that. Okay. Okay, let's see. I said I had this working a moment ago. What now? I'm guessing it just doesn't like the software it's running off of, because I had kind of a similar issue before. Alright. Is there a way to exit? Oh, it's up. Okay, good. Never mind. We're active now, finally. So anyways, I was going to use a guide, or at least I'll try to keep it using the guide at a minimum and focus on just trying to get through the game on my own. Let me... Probably going to regret doing this. Let me take care of something here quickly. Oops, I didn't want to do that. We'll leave that one open. Alright. Alright, okay. Came back pretty quickly. That's good. So we're going to restore the confused. If it'll let me. Oh, what is your problem now? Oh, if it's not one thing, it's another. Might just quit playing this just because it's being difficult. Am I going to have to reboot this? Why? Okay. Alright. Loading back up. Back here. And now my mouse ain't working. What the hell? There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, and it loaded up right away. Thank you. Let's go. we're going to do first? We're going to take care of that bomb. It's actually really easy and can... My mouse. Where's my mouse? There you are.
947. 946.
Okay. That's where the bomb is. Oh, do I need to talk to him?
944.
We'll wait.
943. Okay. 942. 941.
Just let this bomb go off.
940.
Don't just sit there like
939.
Stop it.
938. 937.
No.
936.
I am cheating a bit on this.
935. So how many is that you've tried? About 40? Well, only another 1,122 trillion, 274 billion, 146 million.
I almost wish it was you could just type it in.
Trillion, 973 billion, 762 million.
Oh, shut up.
31,576 to go. So, you've set a nice pace, though. And made me lose count. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Do you ever worry that life is passing you by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more. Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds? Damn! Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Do you ever worry that life is passing
Oh, shut
you by?
up.
Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more. Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds? Damn! Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. 934. 933. Look at it this way. You can either try all the combinations, which will probably take us neatly up to the heat death of the universe, or you can solve it by being clever, which also won't do you any good, seeing as nobody likes a smartass. I'd cut your losses if I were you, and run away. You've still got, how many seconds is it to get out? Oh, damn, I've lost count again. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Do you ever worry that life is passing you by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more.
I don't know if I got this right.
Explode in... how many seconds? Damn! Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. 932. Do you ever worry that life is passing you by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more.
One of the things he said.
Before I explode in... how many seconds? Well, that's me done. Closing down countdown sequence. Disarming. Have a nice life. The Mega Scuttler is now armed and preparing to explode.
Did I just reactivate it?
So please stand back about 22 miles. Countdown commencing. Now, 1,000.
Gotta have to do it all again.
931. 930. Do you ever worry that life is passing you
Oh,
by?
shut up.
Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more. Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds? Damn! Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. 929. Do you ever worry that life is passing you by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more. Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds? Damn! Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Do you ever worry that life is
Oh, shut
passing you
up.
by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and
Got
red-eyed.
anything else to say?
Maybe you should get out
Oops,
a
I had it
little more.
right.
Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds? Damn! Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Do you ever worry that life is passing you by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more. Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds? Damn! Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Do you ever worry that life is passing you by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more. Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds? Down. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Do you ever worry that life is passing you by? Just a thought. You look a little pasty and red-eyed. Maybe you should get out a little more. Certainly you should get out before I explode in... how many seconds?
And...
Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. Well, that's me done. Closing down countdown sequence. Disarming. Have a nice life.
And we're getting away from that. He did quote, or... Oh, wait, that's right. Let's go back. He said the password in one of his little annoying rants. Now this creepy thing.
What you got if I can't suck it or blow it? Don't show it.
Oh, shut up, parrot. Okay, so it's not this. I know which one it is. Going up. Yeah. He said that, he said what the password was, though he didn't say explicitly what it was. If that makes any sense. No, I don't want to go that way. That's where I want to go. Okay, now... Oh, shoot, where do I need to go? Okay...
Hello, sir. I was just wondering if you was going to step in here, and here you are, which just goes to show.
Oh, it was like 13, wasn't it?
Can't take you to first no more than poor old Whacker Wilmsers could dance on the table in the NCO's mess. Rules is rules, I always say. Rules is rules. Rules is rules. Rules is rules. Rules is rules. See, I always say that.
Okay. I can't... What? Okay. It wasn't floor 7. Let's try... Yeah. Me trying random things. Was it floor?
Can't take you to first no more than poor old Whacker Wilmsers could dance on the table in the NCO's mess.
Oh, wait.
Rules is rules, I always say. Rules is rules. Rules is rules. Rules is rules. Rules is rules. See, I always say that.
Okay, let's... But the whole,
Here is your floor, sir.
These meters, I think, represent the mood of the robot you're talking to.
Very kind.
Okay. I need to talk to this.
You want suck? I suck. You want blow? I blow. You want intellectual disputation? I got a big belch.
Oh, okay. I think I need to...
Oi, there's nothing to send.
Okay.
Feathers? Feathers make me sneeze.
Hope this isn't too gross. Feeling better? Take that as a no. Okay, let's go back to... Huh. So it wasn't this one. I think it's one of these I need to talk to. I know it has to do with just giving someone a feather.
Dear, oh dear. So you're the best they could come up with, eh?
Unfortunately. I said... Okay, man.
Hello, sir. Nice day for vertical transportation, although between ourselves I'd rather be trotting up the Haakabunjabli in my Panama hat, heading for the rebel headquarters with a grenade under my gun.
Hopla.
Lost me there, sir. Afraid we're not in Barocco now, sir. You'll have to give me a precise floor.
What's at the bottom of the well?
Here is your floor, sir.
That was quick.
All present and correct, sir.
Okay. Oh. I haven't been here before. Have I? I don't think I want to go there yet. What is that? Oh. Liftbot's head? You know what? Let's talk to him.
Hello, sir. Decided to pass up that old upgrade routine, then?
Oh. Let's see how if I...
Where to, or what is it, then?
See if this freaks him out. Oh, he doesn't like me.
Where to, or what is it, then?
What you got? If I can't suck it or blow it, don't show it.
Okay.
Spot of the old trouble, giving me chip.
Okay. Buster Wolf!
Nightmare it was. Blubber-lupper-lup. A massacre that was. Seeing as how we'd not been properly trained, you see, we was used to other conditions. Bingy-jubbly, whippers, hadjudgy, phlegnos, that was the terrain we'd been trained for. Flat, mountainous, parched, sodden, muddy sand, and sheer, icy rock baking in the fetid jungle heat. But blubber-lupper-lup was something different. So when the blubber-lupper-lup-I came flubber-lubber-lubbering along, well, we was hacked to pieces. Not a man left standing, but we didn't bear a grudge. No, nothing personal. We was fighting men, and a premature, agonising death in a meaningless conflict engineered by imbecilic politicians and greedy arms dealers, well, that was what we was trained for. So, it was meat and drink to us. You what? You what? You what?
Thought your history was...
Where to, or what is it then?
He does not like me. Okay. Now I got this head. And I'm assuming... that's elevator 3. No. So maybe elevator 2? I think there's only 2 elevators. No, I can't go to that one. Why can't I go over to there? No, we'll worry about the head later. That's elevator 1. I can go there.
Morning, sir. I was just thinking about the first time you come into my lift, Nobby. I thought at the time, here's someone in your lift. Because one thing the army does, it trains you to notice things.
Go to top of the well. Stateroom, bottom of the well. Let's go to top of the well. I wonder if what I need is it in with the parrot?
Top of the well, sir. From here you can walk to your requested destination. Very decent of you and all.
Here, just try being polite. Oh no, I don't want to go that way. Is it in with the parrot?
Ah, here it comes, here it comes. Been watching your progress with interest. No, not very much.
Whatever, Iago.
Questions? Questions? No point in talking to me. I'm just a parrot.
This is what I need to talk to, I think. I think.
Feathers? Feathers make me sneeze.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, it's not that.
I said don't fiddle with that. You wouldn't just ignore my advice if I was a half-masked weaver, would you? You wouldn't.
Yes.
You wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
Oh. No, that wasn't. Huh. Okay. Or was this where I got that from? Hmm.
Ah!
Go away.
The bearer of chickens! Bye bye then! Don't forget to write!
Can't go to the door. Gonna leave you alone. Maybe this one.
You want suck? I suck. You want blow? I blow. You want intellectual disputation?
Okay, I'm still lost. But it just gets me talking. Maybe I'm supposed to go here. I'm gonna go. I know where's this weird body here. That. Wait, didn't I already try to feather on you? Yeah. No. No. Why did I try this? Yeah, it was worth a shot. Okay. Okay. I haven't figured out what the purpose of that is. Oh. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I think the whole thing with the no one likes a smartass was something out of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I think it was in regards to the creation of the infinite improbability drive. Like some scientist, or I think it was like a janitor or whatever, took credit for somehow creating the drive, and then a bunch of scientists like beat him to death. And I think the quote was, "No one likes a smartass." It's been so long since I've read that book. I think I actually listened to it as an audiobook. I also listened to the original radio play. Okay, I am stuck. Time to investigate the guide. I know it had to do... Go to the service elevator. Embarkation room. Is that where I started? think that's where I started. Summon that. I don't need that. Okay. Wait, no. That'd be... not here, on the other side. Yes, I know. I'm not permitted to go there.
Embarkation lobby. Already there.
Ah, here we are. Here?
Bottom of keel. Going down.
Why do I feel like this might have been a mistake?
Bottom of keel. Build room.
Oh, yeah, here's where I want to go.
Going up. Build room.
I didn't think I could actually go here.
Oh, I don't feel well.
Was it something you ate? Wish I could type faster. Anyways, now I know what I need to do. Have this. And sound.
Feathers? Feathers make me sneeze.
Oh, oh great. A body. Wonderful.
What you got? If I can't suck it or blow it, don't show it.
Ooh.
Get out of it. Don't bother me.
There's a dead guy there.
Oh, I think that got lost. You'll have to see Mother.
Good day. Okay.
Bottom of keel. Going down.
I'm just kind of curious what this is.
Bottom of keel. Bottom of keel. External access unavailable while in flight.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
Embarkation lobby. Going up.
Do I try figuring this out on my own? I know I think I'm supposed to go back to my room, so...
Embarkation lobby.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... supposed to talk to Mother. I think I know what Mother is. I'm not 100% certain, though. I think this is Mother. Let's go items. I said items. Considering it's spinning, I think it's telling me I need to use it. Well, was worth a shot. Okay. Oh, elevator 4. Okay. This is where I think I use this.
God blimey! Hello. Step me vitals and pickle me dagwaller. Must have lost me head for a moment there. Where were we? Battle of Binge Jobley, was it? Is that you, Ginger? Hello? Hello? Oh, what? Oh, it's you, sir. Well, I think I owe you a vote of gratitude.
You are welcome.
Hello, sir. Nice day for vertical transportation, although between ourselves I'd rather be trotting up the Harkabunjably in my Panama hat, heading for the rebel headquarters with a grenade under my gun.
Okay. Let's go to my stateroom. Oh, okay. Well, just wonder if you had lost something.
No. Definitely not. No, yes.
Thought so. Good day. Oh. Okay, so I need to go back to elevator 3. I imagine I will need that at some point. This elevator 3? That is elevator 2. Okay. Okay, where's elevator 3? That's elevator 2. Oh. Nope. Back. This is elevator 1 then. Yep, okay. No. This elevator 3. Yes.
Ready for action, sir, and happy to take you anywhere in a vertical direction to what you may wish to travel, always assuming you is duly authorized, as I need hardly head. Here is your floor, sir. No problem.
Okay, so... Okay. Uh, this music gets kind of annoying. Ah, there we go. 1. Think of it. Okay. All these channels and nothing on. I think I already tried that.
Super Galactic Traveler, this could be your lucky day. Yes, you may already have won an upgrade to second class and a whole new world of luxury. You may collect your complimentary in-flight magazine from the succubus in your SGT lobby. If the coupon on page 2 has lucky number 35279 on it, then you are just one step away from a travel experience most bipeds can only dream about. Take the magazine to the embarkation lobby, and our helpful desk staff will delight in upgrading you.
She wasn't all that helpful. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought I was supposed to do. I feel like this is something important I need to know. That or it's just parodying a Weather Channel. Okay. One down.
That thing you sent, it's here.
Thanks? Okay, let's go back to my inventory. Okay, how do I... Okay. Oh, maybe I just, let's just go to the... So, in theory, they should have it.
Hello, sir. Decided to stay put then? Very wise. Fomenting discord, I call it. Printing stuff like that, encouraging discontent. It's a very nice class you're in, sort of NCO class. Very nice indeed. And don't let nobody tell you different.
Let's go to the top of the well. And if I think this opens up a couple areas at the top of the well. So
Top the well, sir. From here you can walk to your requested destination.
I don't know why I do this, but...
Don't mention it.
'Cause I think that just made his mood worse. I'm on the wrong side. Oh, there's a bunch of areas I possibly could explore after I do this.
Oh, I do wish they wouldn't do... How are you?
Okay. Second floor. Oh, second class.
Nobody likes a smartass.
How do you spell Belgium?
Is that what you're trying to convey?
Actually, let's... Can I go this way? Still can't go this way. So... Guessing with that said, I can't go that way either. I can go here, though. What am I looking at? Oh, it's another one of those. Never mind. I'm not going to worry about that.
See if there's a free drinks for parrots setting while you're about it.
This is a puzzle, but I don't think I can do it yet.
Take more than a bit of fine adjustment to sort her out. She needs a complete head transplant.
Okay.
He'll still be just a snooty, you know. Still be just a snooty.
He's supposed to do anything? Oh.
What? If only it was that easy in real life. There's a lot of people whose settings I'd change, I can tell you.
Okay. That's kinda... What does that say? Okay. Ooh. Okay. That's the Borg cube. swear some of this art looks like it's something out of Alien.
You want... There's nothing here. You must have sent it somewhere else.
It was worth a shot.
You want... Not here. Maybe I lost it.
No. Keep going too far. Okay. Oh, I can actually go to new places. Good.
Passengers will kindly behave themselves on the journey. The promenade deck. Goodbye.
Let's not mess with that. Oh. I got that. There we go. Now I got a hammer.
I'm sleeping.
All it's interested in doing is sucking or blowing. Try talking to it about Byzantine numismatics and see what you get.
Let's give it a shot. That's a mouthful, I can tell you that much. In the end. Apparently... Anything else up here? Just a hammer? Okay. Let's go to another area. Oh, I kind of want...
Music room. Please, no comedy.
It was worth it.
Mind how you go. That's an order.
Okay. Oh boy. This has got some real Animusic vibes to it. That one won't let me do anything. Still sounds a bit off. Oh. Check out some of these other areas. That looks like a bar.
The bar. No spitting.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Okay.
Please exit other side. This is very confusing, I know. Mind the door.
Hey, Barman, I'm getting bored with the roof of my mouth. Got anything that'll take it off?
If you require service, please ring the bell. Fortillion Banterburn O'Perfluous at your service. Welcome to the Starship Titanic, bar of bars. And what can I get you?
Hey, Barman, I'm getting bored with the top of my head. Got anything that'll blow it away?
What's the name of it?
Did you catch the game last night then? What a mess. I ask you, 3 down and 2 overs to go. The back 8 gridlocked on the halfway line, and your man orders up the artillery. Artillery! Neville Sinkmeister himself couldn't have hit the top pocket from there. And then he wastes half a day playing spinners when there's not even an electron storm all summer. Anyways, what was it you were asking? Oh, yes.
I don't even know if I spelt it right.
I'm getting bored with my feet. Got anything that'll knock them from under me? Oh, whoop, squawk.
Give me a surprise.
As I was saying, last night's game, give me half a chance. That's Titania's Vision Center. That's Titania's Vision Center.
Stay off, cat. Give me a beer.
Hey, Barman, I'm
I'd like to be able to fix some drinks, but until some dumbass gets me out of this loop, I can't.
Oh. You know, I bet you... Oh!
I'd rather see that full of starling puree.
Hey, Marvin, I'm getting bored with roof of my mouth. Got anything that'll take it off?
Oh. Oh!
What's your view of facial hair, I wonder, on a woman? My mother now had a full beard and a very fine accessory it was. Tailor-made, mind you, not off the peg. We sent off for it after seeing some write-ups in Tash Galactica. You know, she never looked back once it was fitted. Didn't look forward much either, come to think of it. Of course, it's not so fashionable now. Most youngsters draw the line at a fine display of ear hair or maybe a few nose curls, but I do miss the drama of those days. But I digress.
You.
Hey, Marvin, I'm getting bored with my brain. Got anything that'll fry it?
Oops.
Hey?
There go my cell point settings.
I got a glass. I think I know what I can use it for. Well, that'll just take me back to the main area. What's... Okay, can't go to those. Let's go back to the main area.
The top of the well. Please exit other side. This is very confusing, I know. Please stand up straight. Goodbye.
Okay. That's elevator 4. Okay, so... Yeah, this is where I want to go. Alright. Little on the lost side. Not terrible.
Here is your floor, sir.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted. Oh! This isn't my floor. Okay, actually did that already. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I need to go...
Hello, sir. Lovely day for going up and down.
go back to the top of the well.
Top of the well, sir. From here, you can walk to your requested destination.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, I want to be on the other side. I did not want to go that way. A little further yet. Okay. Okay. This room, I think? Nope, can't go there yet. Okay. Now let's go with that. Why not? Okay. 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 No, actually, you know what? We're going to do this right. Okay, I need to find the room with the, busts. Go yet. Okay, it's at the top of the well anyway, so I don't need to go too far. Is it this one? No. I think I broke something. That. Other. I don't remember which one was which. Okay. Now. Wow. That kind of turned morbid. Okay. That's not where I want to go. It's this one. Okay. Now, those names that were there were important. Unfortunately, couldn't tell you what they were. Okay. I go back to the fuse box room, look at the computer. Okay. Nope. Leave Venice. And the password. Oh, there's 3 options. I think they're all caps. Okay. Or Leo Vinus. This. Okay. Well. Ah. Welcome, Leovinus. This is your missive, O Matt. You have received 1,827 electric missives. For your convenience, I have deleted 453 things that people don't know, or people you don't know thought it would be terribly witty to forward to you. 63 missives containing double or triple exclamation marks. 846 missives from mailing lists you once thought might be quite interesting and now can't figure out how to cancel. 962 chain missives. 1,034 instructions on how to become a millionaire using butter. 3 yes I can death threats, slightly down from last week, which is pleasing news. And a missive from your mother, which I have answered reassuringly. I have selected the following missives for your particular interest. You will not need to run Fib Finder to see them. See why. Something is up, and I suspect those 2 slippery urchins, Robostagon and Scrauliantus, are behind it. Okay. Oh wow, Missive 1 of 7. Antar Robostagon, Leon Venus. Great genius, I am appalled that you should suffer public embarrassment as a result of any failings of my own. However, I must say that in this case, that the missive system is an entirely Yasakan construction, whose installation on the cheap, I have to say, was at the bidding of your own Scrauliantus against my advice. By the way, I thought you were absolutely stunning at today's press conference, skillfully rebuffing those ridiculous rumors which have begun to shadow the project. As if we could be launching tomorrow with a ship only half finished, Antar. Hey, this is from Groot. I am Groot. Scraulianitus. Wise one, you are double wise to mistrust the Yazikans. The ship, of course, is in fine shape, and you shall revel in the abundant glory tomorrow at the launch. The Yazikans, in typical mealy-mouthed fashion, are fraudulently claiming that the construction process was further advanced before your inspired decision to transfer to Oranton in order to fend off your own suits of non-completion. Root. Oh, tremendous brilliance. I sense one of your hilarious riddles coming? What do I know about parrot droppings? Oh, suspicious one. Oh, architects. Splendid detainer of the previously unimaginable. Wow, these guys are wordy. New research on Smeth. Smeth, not Smeth. Smeth! Just published may be of interest to you. Shall I send you the details? I'm sure your response would be gratefully received by our scientific community. Groot. I am Droot. 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 I'm gonna stop doing that now. Okay. Maestro of many metals. How can I even think of these things? I've been your servant for 30 years. My loyalty is unswerving. You are surely distracted by tomorrow's launch. Please, eat a sleeping loaf and rest. You must be refreshed for the great launch tomorrow. Above all, ignore your leg. Yeah, that's a great idea. On this glorious day, O engineer extraordinary. Engineer extraordinary would have sounded better. But that's nitpicking. May I wish you formally my heartfelt congratulations on a Titanic achievement. Ha. May the great ship forever... Mild spelling error there. Be a shining beacon to your genius as she glides through the ethers. Ethers? Bloodless Leonifus. Ah, I can't pronounce these names. Yet again, another of your magnificent creations is ready for launch. How proud I am to have served you and in some pitiful small way assisted you on this portentous project. How deserved is your long life, your wealth, your reputation, and your success. Okay. Is it? Wow, those are wordy. Hopefully the rest aren't so bad. And the rest of them, like, all just big words. Oh, come on. Okay, so... Nope. I would have definitely had to write these down. There we go. Hello, Droot. I've evaluated your recent missives. Contact breakdown as follows. Good news, 49%. Bad news, 48%. Indifferent news, 4%. Does that even work out that way? Yeah, it should. Petty mailings and family missives, 5%. Special offers from the Luranton Sand Society, 1%. Note that there's a rather pretty dune for hire, okay, on P4. In general terms, you thrive. You continue to prosper. Your shares are secure. Your hair, as always, looks good. Carpet 14 needs cleaning. I am pleased to report there have been no further comments about foot odor. Okay. Recommend urgently you sell all fish paste shares as market jittery. As your great scheme nears completion, I have taken the liberty of replying to all non-urgent missives and list below only communications with Manager Brobostagon and his pain-in-the-ass loftiness, Leovinus. Oh God, no. This is gonna be fun. What's going on, bro? We're just gonna save my time there. My missives are all over the place, all routing through Titania are accumulating inexcusable delays. I am copying this to Scrollenius. Yes, Droot, I want costing of this as I fully intend to make a claim. It's from Bro. What does it matter who's to blame? No one's going to be reading their missives where ship's going. And anyways, I only said that it would give him the impression that we were still at loggerheads. Are we? Aren't we? Aren't we? He's onto us. What have you told him? He's going on about parrots. Has he been on board? Excuse me. As far as I can tell, he is still falling for the virtual reports. Perhaps he has a spy. Are you sure it's going to work? Droot? I think Antar has finally cracked. I asked him a perfectly sensible question about the parrot droppings, and he's come back to me with a riddle. One of the sub-engineers, Florn, I believe, talented youngster, wears a rather fetching nasoflower, mentioned the mess to me the other day when I bumped into him by chance in the Great Mall. What a mess, I said to him. Mess on board the Titanic, he said. Parrots everywhere, rooms unfinished, substandard materials. What do you make of it? We have no choice. We have to hope we get there before him. Can you meet me in an hour? I'll dismantle Titania as well. That'll hurt the old bastard. He's like a worm on heat these days, if you even mention her. Shouldn't have lived in a virtual world so long, or he would have seen what was going on. Oh yes. Shame we won't be able to stay on board. It should be fun. Lofty's paradise populated by lunatics. All the bots will be completely crazy. That'll stop anyone who has in their heads to stay on board and dismantle the you-know-what. By the by, did you catch the latest SMEF research? No, it's utter bullocksh. I get enough nonsense mail as it is. I'm tiring of you, Scrawl. And I am also getting leg twitches. Do you know what that means? It means that someone somewhere is trying to pull the snork hair over my eyes. I do hope it isn't you. Is it you, Droot? Or is that dullard I employed to look after all the paperwork? I'll have no trouble spending it. Ever since it became clear that Leo was going crackers, I've been looking for a way to salvage my reputation. This way I can get rich at the same time. I must say, you've been a most unexpected accomplice. I've always had you placed as Mr. Clean Whistle. And how wrong I was. You're actually very nasty at heart, Scrawl. I'm glad I never got on the wrong side of you. By the by, you're welcome to help me take Titania apart. We'll break his precious cyber intelligence into little pieces and scatter them to the wind. No, I'm not getting carried away. We'll have to hide them on the ship. They'll be picked up by the jetty alarm systems if we remove them. What about the parrot? I've grown rather fond of it over the last month or two. Shall we remove it before the launch? By the by, if you do help me with the brain parts, watch out for Metamore. There's a security chip in each part. My own design, to be honest, but one which Fancy Pants no doubt claimed as his own, which enacts a 3D security conversion on removal of the central host. Are you crazy? By the time this ship blows, she'll be in another dimension and she'll have taken missive system with her. Good luck, Skrull. I'll see you on board tonight. Cat being a pain. What else is new? Okay. And one final one I gotta do. Which one was it? Bro. Actually, kind of a cool name. Robostagon. I think it was that was the last password I haven't done. Thank you. Hello, Antar. This is your missive, Matt. Not yet you need reminding, but today is the glorious dawning of new age of luxury space travel. Generally, my assessment of your position this morning is that you are well, albeit not as rich as you would like to be. Hope your interesting collaborations with Mr. Skrull will soon bear fruit. I trust your flatulence has eased during the night. Such a distressing condition for a man in your position. Most of your missives are routine construction matters which I have dealt with and deleted. All missives with Mr. Skrull and Mr. Loftiness Leo are here. Okay. Oh boy, 18. What's going on, bro? My missiles are all over the place. Oh yeah, this is that one that, he shared. This is Droot. I am Droot. Just for the record, you wanted the cheap missive system. I merely voted that way to reassure the genius who always reassure the genius who is always tiresomely right. But of course. I just had a visit from the Yazakan delegation who told me that the Titanic is in a worse shape than when we fitted her out. This is of course nonsense. But I sense litigation is on its way. What are they up to, do you think? What do you know about the parrot droppings? What do you mean? His Loftiness has not been on board Titanic since the unfortunate slipping incident. I have recorded 29,878 telepresent visits. Oh, this is from someone else. And he remains online in all staterooms. This is our quart. Cats, I know you're being cute, but I'm busy. Yes. I'm busy reading emails. Something that everyone likes doing, right? Right? Okay. Just what the hell do you mean by that? I'm with you, remember? Unless we go through with this, we're both finished. By the by, they like using that term, don't they? You'll be pleased to know I picked up the object which we are not allowed to mention, but which will go off a very big bang last night. I wonder if that's the thing I had to shut down. And how am I supposed to ascertain this? Set it off? It's no wonder the ship's not ready if that's an example of the project manager's thinking. You're right. He's had contact with an engineer, Florn. I've had the youngster arrested on the grounds of larceny and impersonation. So who knows what he really knows? Do we go ahead or abandon the whole thing? Yes, I'll bring the extremely loud thing. Will the ship still launch with Titania mantled? Catch it? I paid for it. Or rather, we did. Through your Werb food processing plant overseas miscellaneous education funding account. I thought it read rather nicely. Think I might tell the miserable one. I'd rather like the irony of his commenting upon phenomenon which will destroy his beloved Titanic. By the by, again, like that term, or they like that term. At last count, you and I had 103 insurance policies running. Jeez, most of them off Galaxy accounts. When the ship that cannot possibly go wrong goes wrong, you and I stand to gain to the tune of 140 billion horrents. Even split two ways is rather satisfying sum. Are you sure you can handle such wealth? Right, that does it. I'm not just going to destroy the ship, I'm going to enjoy doing it. I don't care if he knows what we're doing. I want him to know. Oh, I'm sure we can do better than that. I'd like to think we could show him we did at least have a sense of humor whilst we did it. That cyber intelligence costs more than the whole ship put together. I shall greatly enjoy sticking the bits in the unluckiest places possible. And we'll betide any one of his bots that get in our way. That's right. I can be rather nasty when circumstances demands. Bro! I'm getting leg twitches. Do you know what this means? It means someone trying... Oh, I've... Okay, this is basically the same message I had read earlier. I do hope it isn't you. Is it you, Antar, or is it that shrivel-eyed shark I employ to look after the numbers? I'd probably say who's reading these. This is from Groot. No, the parrot's going to have to bite the bullet, I'm afraid. It's been a good warning system, I'll grant it. If Leo had ever got off his virtual backside and actually visited the ship, that parrot would have bought us some precious time. We'll keep the parrot on board until it launches, just in case he gets into his sentimental head to make it an inspection. I have nothing else to say. I shall see you tonight. By the by, do you need to destroy this missive record? Oh, that's it. Okay. That's that. Put this back. Okay. Well, that's a bit of backstory. Apparently, the two guys were planning on sabotaging the Titanic behind the other guy's back. So, Leo is the head guy. Scrawl and Bro, just to make my life easier, were the two planning on sabotaging. Okay. Time to get that annoying parrot. Cat? No. No cat. It's kind of weird having my avatar say that when it's not, you actually can't see the cat. Going up. so I need to find the parrot's room now. Here we go.
Ah! Ah! The bearer of chickens, I don't think.
Oh, the bearer of stuffing you inventory.
You person! Stop it! I shall screech! I shall screech!
You want suck? I suck.
Don't sound
You
you!
want... Okay. Here we go. Oh, I think that got lost. You'll have to see Mother.
Okay. Not now, cat. I go see Mother. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ah! Controls can be so annoying. Let's see, which one's elevator 3? That is elevator 4. This is elevator 3. Call. Cat.
Oh, it's you, is it? Fair enough.
Okay, so let's go to my stateroom.
Here is your floor, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Nothing to it.
Seeing if I can improve his mood. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Oh. Not what I wanted yet.
There's nothing here. You must have sent it somewhere else.
Those are some really creepiest pistachio nuts. Oh!
Not here. Maybe I lost it.
There's a bunch of rooms.
Not you want suck. I suck. Not here. Maybe I... I'm sleeping. You want suck? I suck.
Oh, hang on. Second class. Let's see, how far back is this going to take me? I should really write this down.
Bellbot needed
No, that's not what I wanted.
Greetings, biped.
Begging your enormous pardon, and I know you'll understand, being the kind, sympathetic, generous, and utterly gullible soul you are. The doorbot tied my shoelaces together. All right, I'm lying. I got lost.
This button takes you to the upper level.
I think I found him.
Not here.
Nope.
Maybe
This button would take you to the higher level if you weren't there already. This button would take you to the higher level if you weren't there already. This button takes you to the lower level. This button also takes you to the upper level, but is situated 3 inches higher for your convenience.
Okay.
This button takes you to the lower level. This button takes you to the upper level.
Kind of bad I'm brute forcing this. Nope.
there's nothing. What you got? If I can't.
This button takes you to the lower level.
Okay,
This button takes you to the upper level.
Stop fiddling with me. Not here. Maybe I lost it.
Okay. Okay, so got that. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I screwed it up, because I was supposed to set a destination.
This button takes you to the lower level.
Okay, gotta go to... Oh, can I use 4?
Here you are again, sir. Can't keep away, then.
Okay, so that one can get me to the top of the well.
Top of the well, sir. From here you can walk to your requested destination.
I just do this because I'm hoping I can improve their mood.
Very decent of you and all.
No. I want... Can't go there yet.
Bilge room. Going down. Bilge room.
What you got?
I got the parrot! Okay, good.
Get out of it. Get out of it.
I think that's supposed to be one of the guys.
Embarkation lobby. Going up.
Not fast enough! Ooh.
Oh, shut up.
Embarkation lobby.
I still have the parrot in my inventory? No.
You are entering parrot space. Tickets, please. Show your passports. Get a bloody move on.
Guess what?
Understand me, you person! Stop it! I shall screech! I shall screech! Screech! No, screech! Don't say I didn't warn you! I'll pick you! Screech! Screech!
Oh, wait.
Screech! Screech!
Okay, why can I not put that in the...
What you got? If I can't suck it or blow it, don't show it.
Okay, so I need... Current location... Your signed room. And... Send!
Okay, here we go. Okay, it's there.
Thank you! Come again!
Dooby dooby doo. Dooby 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 doo. Dooby dooby doo.
Okay, so... Back? Just kind of window randomly closed on me. It's weird. So I wanted elevator 3 or 4, I think.
All present and correct, sir.
Okay.
Here is your floor, sir.
See you.
Sir!
Okay. So second class, floor 2. Excuse me, room 3. Hang on. It's my room?
here. You must have sent it.
Okay, so 1, 2... Oh, that's 3 right there. Okay. This will probably be where I'll end it for the night.
Not here.
Huh?
Maybe I lost it.
Okay, I wish it was easier to tell what the room numbers were. Maybe 3's the other one. Snow. There's pistachios there.
Not here. Maybe I lost it.
Okay. Guess I brute force it.
Not what you got. If I can't.
This button takes you to the upper level.
Not here. Maybe.
Oh yeah, can't.
This button takes you to the lower level.
This is annoying. Sure was a way I could tell which room was what. Oh, I was already here. Go to 2.
This button takes you to the upper level.
What you got? If I...
Okay.
This button takes you to the lower level.
Okay. It's really...
This button takes you to the upper level.
That thing you said.
Here we go.
It's here.
You can't keep a good parrot down. And especially, you can't keep a bad parrot down.
What even? Oh, I recognize that. Okay. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to call it for the night. Feel kind of not happy about resorting to using a guide, but kind of got interesting with those emails. So probably will give this another go. I'd like to... Shoot. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna keep going. I kind of do want to complete this game, even though it's... I don't like, as I said, using the guide. So... Oh, what's this? Is this gonna do what it did last time? There's that, which I've got before. It feels like... Unless it's supposed to be a parody of a weather channel. Guess not. Anyways. Yeah. So... yeah, why not? Oh wait, I want to save. Getting somewhere. Yeah. So I will give this another go. I don't know how much longer. Figure at least another episode. Maybe 2. After which I'll move on to something else. I am not sure as of yet what that will be. So, alright. Well, with that said, this was your captain speaking, and you are free to disembark.